Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Hey, guess what? Let's talk some Doctor Who news, shall we? I know. Listen, Doctor Who is dead, R.I.P. Doctor Who, and Russell T Davies and the BBC just keep defiling the corpse and insisting everything's okay. And if you're a little triggered stan, a tourist, a fake Doctor Who fan who's going to come in here and yell at me, thanks, good to see you. Let's just dive right into this, shall we? Doctor Who Christmas Special, Doctor Who 60th Anniversary Specials, they failed. Monumental failure when you look at the actual numbers, which we have. And guess what? I haven't lied about the numbers. The numbers are right there. We're going to get to those in a second. But they keep, as I said, digging the hole and defiling the corpse. BBC hits back at complaints about transgender Doctor Who character. The show will continue to proudly celebrate diversity. I know, I'm tingling inside, aren't you? Let's read this, shall we? The BBC has brushed off complaints from Doctor Who viewers who argued that the inclusion of Yasmine Finney's... This is Yasmine Finney right there. As you can see, that's a dude. Pause for your shock as well as mine. Yasmine Finney's transgender character Rose was inappropriate. The British broadcaster received 144 messages from disgruntled viewers about the hot star Finney's appearance in the Star Beast special, with some arguing it was anti-male. The whole episode was anti-male. Over and over again, Tenant 14 got basically talked down to by every single woman in the show, while every single woman in the show said this dude right here was brave, beautiful, and bold, despite having man hands. In an update on its complaint response website, the BBC said, as regular viewers of Doctor Who will be aware, the show has and will always continue to proudly celebrate diversity and reflect the world we live in. We are always mindful of content within our episodes. Back in the day, it didn't matter because the characters actually had, soul and story. Captain Jack, nobody cared that Captain Jack effed anything that moved. We didn't care because he was a great character. He was fun. And John Barrowman was a good actor. Jason Manhands Noble here is not A, a good actor, and B, a compelling character at all, when all we're hearing is how they're brave and bold and beautiful, and I choose to be this because my pronouns tell me. That's not good acting. That's agenda-driven storytelling that Russell T Davies now promotes. Let's keep going. The Star Beast special was watched by more than 7.6 million people last month, meaning that complaints made up a tiny proportion of the audience. It is not unusual for the BBC to receive complaints over transgender storylines or reporting. Now remember, that's 7.6 million people in England. Let's look at the numbers. More than 7.6, 7.61. Deadline, way to fluff the numbers. Good job. And let's look what happened after that. It dropped. It plummeted. The Christmas special from barely a week ago now hasn't even consolidated the numbers, which means it looks bad. They're going to fudge the numbers again, like they did with every single one of those. Failure. People complained. You know what? Most of the people that didn't complain, they just stopped watching. And then if you jump over here to America, the West, the rest of the world that watched this, we found it terrible. Nobody liked it except a small smidgen of broken stans who are tourists anyway. Let's go back to the article. Finney features as the daughter of Sean and Donna Noble in the 2023 specials. Her family supports her transition, but is depicted by writer Russell T Davies as still coming to terms with her pronouns. That is just what we came to Doctor Who for, to hear about someone struggling with their pronouns, and in the end saying, because I choose to be a woman, I can divest myself and not be a meta-crisis. Can you feel the sarcasm? Because this is what sarcasm looks like. Because I'm not amused. This is stupid. This isn't Doctor Who. This isn't a lesson in someone's deranged ideology. It's supposed to be a madman in a blue box flying around saving as many lives as he can, unlike Ncuti Gatwa, who just ganks people to solve his problems. At one point during the Starbeat, Catherine Tate's Donna tells her mother, "You have a kid. You think it's good. I've got it. That's mine." Then she grows up into this extraordinarily beautiful thing, and you think, where the hell did she come from? How lucky I am. Well, first of all, she came out as a he, and then put on a dress, and you fed the delusion. And fed the delusion that he's a she.
He's a she. He's a she. He's a she.
Oh, yeah. So, no, they even show you right here. That is an actual quote from the episode. And that's all this episode cared about, was pronouns and ideology. During a press conference last November, Davies was unequivocal about his ambition to reflect more of society on screen. Oh, that's what we want to hear. We're going to modernize you. We're going to current day you to death, because that's all they care about. He lamented how transgender representation can be vilified in the press, arguing there are newspapers of absolute hate and venom and destruction and violence who would rather see that sort of thing wiped off the screen, destroyed. Shame on you and good luck to you in your lonely lives. Hey, RTD, how about when you were hateful, filled with venom, how you and others attacked Doctor Who fans? I personally was told to Minecraft myself at one point over my opinion on Doctor Who. How about that hateful? I haven't once told anybody of the transgender persuasion to go Minecraft themselves. In fact, I generally ignore them because I don't care what you do with yourself when you're adult. What I care about is when you push this shit on kids. And what we see in this is that in the Doctor Who verse, they were having this pushed on a kid because guess what? Rose Noble is 15 in this. That's a child. Incapable of making adult decisions. So RTD, you could talk about hate and violence and venom, others. You're the one promoting degeneracy. You're the one telling people to shut up when they criticize what you say. Real fans of Doctor Who, we may have lost this one. Doctor Who is dead. R.I.P. Doctor Who. But that doesn't mean we have to go quietly into this good night. I will rage, I will fight at the dying of this light, and I will continue to report and review this shit out of pure spite. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to let you frickin' tourists, you stands, you fake fans, celebrate in your beautiful, diverse Whoniverse. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, or hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny stand fake fan and SJW fifis. Hit the notification button to my videos if you like what I'm preaching. By all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from the real Who fan, the real passionate fan out there. I care what you think, and all you cowards behind keyboards out there, you fake fans, you stands, you tourists, come on, bring it on. All you can do is cry in my comments. That's all you can do. You're powerless, and all you make me want to do is trigger you even more. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there. Who knows? @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.